What it do, HCG? It's your boy Ace Baby. Now look, man, I was on live. Somebody told me I should check out Bill Burr. I just decided to do this video. I don't know if this is the one y'all wanted me to react to, but if it's not, I'm still gonna put it up anyway because y'all can't sit here with me and tell me is this the one or not. So tell me the one you want me to react to, and I'll do that one next. But he said he thinks women are overrated, so I gotta want to hear what you have to say. But if you're new here, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, come rock with your boy Ace, man. You know we forever going up, we never going down, and that's a fact. Look how much we done gained over the last 10 days. Keep that in mind. We working hard out here, and I can't thank you guys more than enough for everything you do for me. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Let's go. Oh snap! I need to stop pushing space.
Your show, F is for Family, I relate to it because it's about parenting in the 70s, and that's, you know, that was when I was parented like you. What do you think of parents now? How do you compare them to parents in the 70s?
Oh, it's just completely, the kids have so much power. It's like ridiculous. Like half of these kids, I'm like, I look and I just have what happened to me. And I'm like looking at a kid and be like, this kid's about ready to get punted across the grocery store. And it just never happens.
Right.
They just don't get hit. And I think
that's a fact. They say in the 70s. Nah, I say like I was born basically, if you want to be technical, early 2000s. That's when I came up. I was born 98. But the way we was raised, man, we couldn't do nothing. Like your parents give you that look. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They give you that look like, yeah, go on somewhere. Man, that's how I was raised. True. I guess I could say I was raised good too, but the kids nowadays, they be in the store like, shut up, mom. I be looking at them like, what? What? If I told my mom to shut up, you know what? I feel where he coming from, though. I get where he coming from. That is a fact. These kids nowadays is out of control.
they just don't get hit. And I think it's hurting this country.
You're mad. Wait a minute.
No, like,
let's get this. You're mad that children are not being hit.
This should be the threat of it. Half of it was just that, look, it was just your dad was acting like he was going to do it. He never did it, but your mother did. And because she was a woman, it was like, okay. Because it was like, hey, you let a girl beat you up, you kind of felt emasculated.
Yeah.
We had a rule, like, a lot of the stuff that I look at from when I was a kid that actually kind of made sense in a way would now be considered like abuse, I guess. Like when I was a kid, if you didn't finish your supper, as we called it.
Supper, yeah.
Yeah, my mother was just like, well, you're gonna finish, she would just wrap it in cellophane.
I don't know, I feel like I'm listening to like an older family member talk, because I ain't heard somebody say supper in a long time. Like, I know that my older grandparents say supper and stuff like that. They don't say, come get dinner. No, they say, supper is ready. Oh, no, that's what we say down here in the South, though. I know that for a fact. Like, that's crazy. Like, this don't even feel like I'm watching a video. I feel like I'm just listening to somebody, like, have a conversation, like, with my older peoples. This is dope, though.
As we called it.
Supper, yeah.
Yeah, my mother was just like, well, you're gonna finish, she would just wrap it in cellophane and you just picked up where you left off for breakfast. Like a blue-collar job. Like you take the shovel out of the hole and just start digging it again. So, yeah, I remember one night we had cube steaks, which is like one of the toughest pieces of meat. Yes. I don't know if you guys, everything's so like Asian-infused Wagyu beef. Everybody's eating that crap now, but cube steak was like, they literally had to hit it with a hammer to make it like edible. And so we were having cube steaks. And I forget, my little brother was still in a high chair and he couldn't finish his. So my mother goes, all right, we're just gonna have to eat it for breakfast. And that was like 8 hours away, which was like half his life. So he was like, all right, I'll take that deal. So the next morning, I remember we were having waffles. My mother always made Sunday breakfast, so we had all these waffles, eggs, bacon, this whole layout. My brother was looking at half-eaten cube steaks and a little mound of green bean casserole. And he goes, so he looked at my mom, he goes, Mom, can I have a waffle? And she goes, no, you gotta finish your supper. He's like, well, after I finish my supper, then can I have a waffle? She goes, no, that is your breakfast. And he goes, oh, Mom, I hate you. And my dad, without looking up, took a full glass of milk and threw it in his face.
That's a fact, bro. That's just how real people was raised, but I'm sorry. I know, and nowadays it's like if you do anything like that, like you whoop your kid, stuff like that. Nowadays, people call that like physical abuse, like you abusing your kid. I'm like, what? How? How is that abuse? Like, so you rather be in like the public and your kid be like, shut up, mom, or I hate you. You're stupid. Like, and just hear everybody else in the store, hear your kid saying this to you. And one whooping would change all of that. Once you teach them that that's not right, it's not physical abuse. I don't know. Basically, I got a couple whoopings when I was growing up. But that's all it took. Until I got the mindset like, oh, I can't do that. Shoot, I'm just gonna sit my tail down and be a kid, you know. And after that, bro, I learned like I was raised right, bro. But nowadays these kids out of control. I don't know. I ain't trying to throw no shots at the parents out there, but if your kids was raised right, shout out to your kids. But if they not, you a bad parent in my eyes, because these kids have no respect. But I see where you coming from though. That is a fact. That is a fact. Dad does not allow no disrespect at all. So I get it.
Dad, without looking up, took a full glass of milk and threw it in his face. Swear to God. This is what kills me. What kills me.
You want everyone today to have as miserable a childhood as you had.
No, but it was kind of funny. We know what's hilarious was my mother just popped up and just immediately started cleaning up, and my dad just kept eating. Like he didn't like the roles were defined back then. Now the guy has to throw the milk, he has to clean it up while telling his wife she's brave for just sitting there. Like whatever that is. Can you hear it? Oh, I know. Women are so overrated, right? We went from We went from not listening to them to now it's ridiculous. Like that believe women. It's like all of them. How about 85%? I'll give you 87%, all right? But that last 13% that keys your car, lights your shit on fire, and puts a family pet in a pot of stew.
Who put a pet in a pot of stew?
Glenn Close.
Oh,
Glenn Close, yeah.
That's okay, all right. I think it was a separately boiled.
You know what I miss, tougher parenting and evidence. Those are the things that I miss from my childhood.
Evidence?
Yeah.
You mean
due process?
Right.
Somebody says something happened and
I just don't agree with dang, what is his name, bro? I don't agree with the host. He said that I know exactly who his name is. I can't think of it right now. It's crazy. But I don't agree with him when he said, so you want everybody to have a miserable childhood as you? Like, what? That ain't no miserable childhood by being raised right. That's not miserable. No, sir. No, that's not miserable at all. I just don't agree with that. But everything that he's saying, like Bill is saying, is true. I miss that. I miss those times too. I'd be like, at my own grandparents' house, I'd be listening to my little cousin though. I be looking like, how in the heck they be sitting here with grown folks having a conversation and they be able to just sit in there and just be inputting, like they can engage in a grown folks conversation. I don't get it. If it was us when we was growing up, heck no, we couldn't even be nowhere near. If they talking in the kitchen and the living room is right there, you in the living room and you watching TV. Unless you gotta come in the kitchen and get you something to drink, and then they gonna fix you a drink and bring it to you because they having a wrongful conversation. You gotta stay in child's place. I don't know. Nowadays, these kids do whatever they want to do. So I kind of do miss that time when I was coming up, especially the hard parenting, because everybody that was coming up with me, they raised right. So yeah, I agree. I agree with Bill.
Yeah.
You mean
due process?
Right.
Somebody says something happened, and then someone else goes, well, I said it happened this way, like the old Gumshoe shows. Then they had to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't exist now on social media. It's just
right.
it's just frontier justice.
Right.
You feel how nervous everybody just got in here? The fact that I just suggested that there should be due process? This guy's talking crazy, man. Did he just join ISIS? Yeah. This is what it is.
What I'm saying.
And then the woos that they agreed, but they didn't agree when it counted.
We'll digitally add woos, don't worry. We have the woo machine. You are way too angry. 50 is still relatively young. You have the anger of a 110-year-old man. All these telephones.
I do. I can't argue.
I think that was it. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That was only 5 minutes long. I agree with that though. I agree. He always said like when we're overrated and like a little clip, and then they start talking about something else. Why did I look over here like this? The camera, and this the microphone. Back up. Thank you very much, bro. I agree with that. That was funny though, cause bro, he don't get it. Maybe he was doing that just for like the laughs or just trying to hear him come out more. But it's no way that he didn't grow up in that type of lifestyle, like coming up out of that age. Cause like I said, bro, in my time when I was coming up, bro, we respect our parents. You know, we couldn't be in the same room when they was having a conversation. We basically, if we done something wrong, they gonna tell us that's not the right way. The first couple times after that, they gonna pop your hand. Next thing you know, well, hey, you know not to do that now. Cause you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna hurt. So you know, like that's how I was raised. Maybe I was just raised like good. To a lot of people, that's a physical abuse. That's not abuse at all. That's just good parenting. That's why I'm a good guy. That's why I'm probably one of the nicest guys in the world and much respected. Like nobody hates me. Nobody dislikes me except for all the haters, of course. But you know, that's just in my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. You know, cause I got a lot of people that watch me as older. So y'all older people who have kids, let me know how y'all feel about this video right here. But I cannot thank you guys more than enough. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment. If you never hit the subscribe button, this is your opportunity to do it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come back and rock with your boy Ace. I hope you guys stay safe out there, man. I'm going to catch y'all guys in the next video, man. Peace out.